And why are you saying don't kill the messenger?
Don't kill the messenger. As I said, because you know, we are the messengers. So in English it's you cannot kill the messenger because of the message. So even if the message is not good, you cannot kill the messenger. This is the original interpretation, I think, that of this sentence.
Okay, what's the message for today?
Message for today is that it looks like that will be. It's optimistic.
We prepare the forecast for today. We prepare for talk with the director and we choose what kind of idea will be for this day. Yeah. Today is not so easy because we have dry and cooler air mass from the northwest, and the cumulus clouds not develop on this region probably. We are always saying that the gliders know that they will fly or not, so it's. Yeah, so everybody knows what will be during the day, what kind of weather. So yeah, like you said, that everybody has applications, and everybody can try forecast weather, do forecast weather.
So what are you guys doing here?
You are doing good job. We work very hard and we check the weathercast.
Well, what for? Everybody has an application.
Yeah, but we have knowledge about the meteorology and do it many years, so it is practice and knowledge.
The meteo for today is pretty good after 2 days of heavy rain.
Yeah, you're right. Today's weather is gonna be much better than yesterday and the day before yesterday. There's not gonna be any rain today. The only thing we are afraid is that we will have a blue thermals. So in at least a part of the region there won't be any cumuli. But we will try to send the competitors either towards the more cloudy weather, I mean towards the expected cumulus clouds. Also we are a bit afraid about the time at which the thermals will start, because it is very wet ground now after those rainfalls, and it needs some time to warm up to get enough heat to produce first thermals.
Could you please describe what you are doing on your computer right now?
Of course. I'm using the CU software, preparing the tasks for today. We have 3 classes to plan, and starting from club class through standard class and 50-meter class, I find the waypoints and the geometry of the task, which will be the let's say best for today's weather, best as it is expected, of course. We will see afterwards if the forecast and my planning was good or not.
You've got some abandoned areas for the gliders.
Of course, as you can perhaps see even on your screens, there are a lot of polygons here which are more or less prohibited for our competitors. These are general structures of the controlled airspace, where the commercial traffic generally is flying to international airports. Of course, they are not completely prohibited because they are also not only in 2D shaped but also shaped in 3D. So what you can see here is the shape, for example, of the external part, which is not starting from the ground, and we can fly underneath. Closer to the center of this structure, of course, the airspaces are lower and lower. So if we need, we can also fly under some of these airspaces. Actually, today there is no need because the best expected weather is not going to be towards Łódź or Wrocław. It's gonna be more to the southeast, and yeah, we may have some airspaces also here, like this one, which is completely prohibited, or this one. But for example, this one is a flexible one. We'll need to check if it's available or not, and we'll declare it to the competitors later on if they can, being for example here at this point, if they can use part of this airspace or not. That's, in a few words, it's all about the airspaces.
What's the worst part of being task setter?
I think it's the worst part is interpreting the weather information you get from the meteorologists, because they are sometimes, they are not usually they are not trying to be too much accurate on what they say. They always leave some margin of inaccuracy in their forecasts, so not to be blamed later on for being wrong. And I must find exactly. Yeah, I must interpret from what they say, where to send the pilots. Of course, another thing is if the conditions, for example, during the early day, during the preparations in the morning, if we see that they are, for example, deteriorating or they are not developing as we expected, you then need to adjust the tasks, prepare variant B, the B version or even C version sometimes, usually shorter. Then it's usually you do this in a hurry, because you need to start to distribute them, prepare them, print the task sheets, distribute them as quick as possible, not to delay the launches, the takeoffs, and the tasks themselves. Start of the tasks themselves. So you need, you then are in a hurry. So actually, I'm gonna prepare already the B tasks just after preparing the A tasks, to be prepared at least in terms of preparing them. Then we can only print them out and distribute among the competitors.
And on the other hand, the best side of being task setter?
Oh yeah, there is always a satisfaction if the task is flown well, if the speeds achieved are high, and if the competitors are happy after the task and they say, oh yeah, it was well said today.
They were not happy during these championships because of the English weather here in Poland, but for now we've got 2 days pretty much with accurate weather, so there'll probably be 2 tasks in the end.
Yeah, we expect also tomorrow a flying day. I think it will be slightly better than today. And yes, tomorrow is going to be the last competition day. This will be then seventh task, 7th day, as we call it. And yeah, it's quite reasonable number of competitions. We can already say it was a fair competition. If there were 7 tasks, the one who will be a champion after 7 tasks it's not a champion by luck.